What's up, YouTube? My name's Matt, and I'm just going to share with you a little small story about how I overcame one of the most severe, rare forms of acne and the effects it's had on my skin and everything. And uh, there have been a lot of inspiring stories on YouTube and about people with scarring, such as keloid. And I thought I'd just share a little story about my scars. But first, I'd just like to explain the acne that caused them in the first place. Acne Conglobata, which is a very severe and rare form of acne. It can scar you up very badly, and it's very painful. Not easy to live with one bit. Very ugly looking acne. It's kind of like boils, for me at least. I don't know about anybody else who suffered with this, but with me, it's kind of like, they were kind of like boils. They weren't as big as boils usually get, but they were soft like boils, painful to touch, and they eventually came to a head. A very ugly looking head that would eventually just pop on its own, no matter what I did. I could not be doing a thing and they'd pop. And they were almost impossible to keep from popping, and that's what probably caused a lot of my scarring. My scarring consists of hypertrophic, ice pick, and keloidal. I mean, mainly hypertrophic. I think I might have like one keloid-like, I'm not sure, but that's just what the doctor told me. They're keloidal, but they're going away. They're lightening up. They're not like keloids. You might have seen keloids don't hardly go away. In fact, they sometimes get worse. But mine are going away, flattening out, getting wider. But recently I just got put on some medicine to try to get rid of the rest of my acne. I went on Accutane in 2010, and that helped out a lot, but I still get acne. And the doctor put me on some pills and some tretinoid cream, retin A, and to try to get rid of the rest of it so he can tackle my scars head on. And speaking of the scars, I'd like to show you just a little bit of them. This is my face with them. This is the left side of my face. As you can see, this is actually an active bump right now. These are scars, hyperpigmentation scars, I'm guessing. And over here, this is actually a recent boil-like pimple, like I was talking about. These were occurring scars. Occurring acne pimples. They were big, painful, and they kept reoccurring over and over. Finally, they stopped. Well, I'm going to show you my chest scars, because I had this type of acne all over my chest and back as well. And this is not going to be pretty to look at, so just keep that in mind. And yep, here we are. This is, as I said, not pleasant to look at. They're keloidal, like I said. They're hard, bumpy. They feel like hills or whatnot. And here's the big one. This one was actually a bunch of acne pimples forming against each other, and it just formed down the line, and it resulted in that, if you can see it that good. And I got them going as far up my chest and whatnot, but I got them on my shoulders, and I got them all over my back, and I also got them on my arms here as well. If you can see that good. Sorry about that light in the background. Yeah, that's what it's done to my arms. See, acne can be pretty ruthless, and it's hard to maintain. Not only can it just control your skin, it's controlling you because you feel ugly. But, under all this is the real you. You're not ugly. Nobody's ugly with acne, to me at least. And I was secluded with acne for more than 2 years. Oh God. I wasted about 2 years of my life just hiding indoors. I maybe went out, in those 2 years' time, I may have went out maybe 5 times out into public. Other than that, I hid away. And eventually, I finally said, you know what, I'm tired of this. After I got on Accutane, oh, and speaking of that, when I went for the visit on that day, a doctor visit, there was a nurse. This was kind of a depressing visit to the derma. The nurse, there was a nurse behind me. The doctor had asked me to lift my shirt up to show him my back, so I did. And I turned my head and I looked out the corner of my eye and I saw that nurse in the background doing this. Yep, it was that bad, folks. And honestly, I don't blame her. I mean, every time I look in the mirror after I get out of the shower, I'm always like, wow, this just messed me up bad. It's like I was in a war. And yeah, true. It's like a war battling with acne. But, you know, I overcame the odds and went out into public finally. Finally got my life back on track and started living it again. And you know, I just gotta tell you, anybody out there who's secluded, it's not worth keeping yourself bottled up. I know you're scared to go out there, and face the world. You're scared of what people are gonna think of you, but no matter what you do, people are gonna think something of you. How we always used to go through school, and even without acne, people would always have something to say, something to judge you about. So it's gonna happen either way. But me, I've learned to just deal with that fact. I thought it was going to happen, actually, when I went out into public. But it actually didn't. 3 years I've been out in public. I revealed myself to the public, and not one person has made a bad remark about my acne. Either I'm lucky, or I'm just in a town full of nice people. Maybe both. I don't know, honestly. But, I just gotta say, it's not so bad. You'll have the occasional person staring at you, but either way, acne or not, somebody's gonna stare at you. You know, somebody's just gonna stare for no reason. Maybe because they feel like staring. You don't know what they're staring about unless you ask them, hey, why are you staring at me? But to anybody secluded, you know, just try and overcome it and get out there and live your life, because it's not worth wasting your life away hoping for that, you know, hoping one day it will all go away. You know, if you really want it to go away, go see a doctor. If you're having money problems, yeah, I completely understand that, because it's the reason my acne got so bad. I never could go because of money. I couldn't afford it, but, you know, you can work something out with the doctors. Hopefully you got a good doctor that will work out a payment plan for you and whatnot. I'm glad to have a job now where I can pay on that. Yeah. Just don't let acne take control of you. You're bigger than acne. No matter how bad your acne gets, you're bigger than acne. And, you know, it's actually cool to show yourself to the world, because you're showing that you can reveal something to everyone that is, wow, look at that person. He's going out like that. He's actually going out into public like this. You're just showing huge amount of confidence just by walking out into public with this. And that's just start, you know. I hope some way this video has helped you get inspired, motivate you that it's to get back out there and face the world. And there's a spider on my floor right now, so I'm gonna have to go and take care of that. And you know, feel free to comment, subscribe, whichever you want to do. Maybe you want to tell a little story in the comments, feel free to. Try to keep clear of arguments, keep it a comment section. And I'll update this video in a couple of months here, after hopefully something can be done about my scars. So I'll see you guys around. Sayonara.